Alright, now we are in Blender. So this is our set, guys. This is our diner where we're going to be animating from. Now this set was modeled, was created by Bootcamp. He's an artist and Blend Swap. He's the one who created this lovely diner, and some of the assets in the diner were created by J Artist. Again, he's an artist on Blend Swap, so he's the one who actually did these couches. I like the way that he did these couches and these foodstuffs that I'm going to be using in the diner. So back in, he did the full set, so these were his colors, but I liked the ones that were done by J Artist. I like this better. Yeah, so this is going to be our set. This is where our couple is going to be sitting. So this is where we're going to be shooting from. What I've already done, I've imported in our two characters. I've imported in Francesca and Jabu. These are going to be our characters, so they're a little bit too big right now, so let's just scale them down. Scale them down. And Jabu, let's put him together too. Okay, something is happening with Jabu's eyes. I can see his eyes, they're left there. So let's just do this. I think maybe his eyes are not pointed to this. They should be pointed to, so that when we scale, yeah, we've got them. So that's Jabu. He's going to be our guy. So as usual, guys, I'm just going to, let me hide the diner and yeah, just leave those. Let's save this as our animation shot, because this is our set, so I need to save as, then go to our anim folder and save this as let's just do this. It's boy girl anim shot, anim scene actually. Save as. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just bring them to our start positions. Just bring them to our start positions. Going to, as usual, I'm going to start from frame 30, but I need to key everything on frame 1 first. So select the keyframes for Jabu. King set, lower crowd scale, turn on just quickly do a setup. Just split this. Okay, sorry. Split this. Split this. This is where we're going to have our reference. So we go into the video sequence. Sorry, wrong tab. So this is the timeline. This one is the one that we want to be the video sequence. Sequencer and preview. Okay. So that's where we're going to have our reference video, and this is going to be where we're going to have our cameras. Obviously we're going to have our top sheet at this side, but let me just go to frame 1, key everything for Jabu, and sorry, we need this one. We need to go select Francesca, going to pause mode, select everything, key everything. Then we go to our start frame, which is frame 30. Alright, so now we're just going to position our characters to their start position. So I'm just going to time-lapse this, guys, and you already know the drill. Of course, I'll be giving commentary on what I'll be doing, so that will move a little bit faster. Okay. Right here, I'm just doing my layout for Jabu and Francesca. So I'm just putting them in their start position, and I'm trying to figure out my angles that I'm going to be shooting from. So I have them sitting in their seats facing each other, and yeah, I'm just doing the initial pauses and testing out if if the props are arranged as I want them to. So yeah, right now I'm just fixing the table. I noticed that the table was a little bit too big. Jabu was going through the table, so I had to adjust it in the edit mode. Right now I'm just pausing Francesca. This is a quick and dirty pause just to have something that I can work with as I'm trying to figure out my camera angles that I'm going to be shooting from. So I did a similar thing to Jabu, just giving him an initial face expression and putting his hands on the table. So after that, I'm just duplicating the camera and testing out the angles. You can see from my shotgun view on the top left corner. I'm just trying to match my reference video to my camera shot. So that's what I'm doing right there. I'm also doing I'm doing those little tweaks to make sure everything is framed correctly. Then I duplicate the camera, and because we're going to have two shot cams, one for Jabu and one for Francesca. We're going to be having over the shoulder shots as they have their conversation. So again, I'm just trying to match it to the reference that we have. So as I will be doing the adjustments in the 3D viewport, I'll also be checking in the short cam view to see if it's matching properly with my reference. Okay guys, just a quick thing that I wanted to tell you is I finished just playing around with the cameras, with my camera set placement. I want to see where I would be shooting from, and one thing that I noticed is that when I was shooting my reference, I forgot to change sides from the angles that I was shooting from, because if you're shooting an over the shoulder shot, as we're going to be doing in this scene, you need to change sides. So as you can see in my reference, we were shooting from the same side, which is not what we're supposed to. We were supposed to change sides when we're doing a different character. So we've got this camera. This is Francesca short cam. So if we're going to use this short cam, it means we're going to shoot Jabu from this short cam. No, this one. So it means we will have to shoot Jabu from this short cam. However, if we're going to shoot Francesca from the opposite side, which is this angle, so if we decide to shoot from this angle, it means we're also going to have to shoot Jabu from this angle, because the cameras have to mirror each other. At this stage, I was not entirely convinced with what I was getting, and so I decided to play around with the positioning again. I decided to switch sides, to switch the sides for Francesca and Jabu, and test those to see if I would get something better. So I'm just making those camera adjustments to see if I get something that I like a little bit better than what I was getting. Okay, but again, I did not particularly like the positioning of them, like sitting in the middle of the seats, so I adjusted them further and pushed them to the edge of the seats, because usually that's how people sit. If you don't have people that you are sharing a seat with, you usually sit at the ends of the seat. So that's what I was trying to do here, and I did some quick test renders to compare the different camera angles. So this is what I usually do when I'm not sure of the angles. So this really helped me to make up my mind, and I decided to settle on this positioning of Francesca and Jabu. And right now you can see me just repositioning the props. I also wanted the cake to be in front of Francesca, but I was having an issue because the cake was too big and it was blocking Francesca's hands. So I was having a little bit of a dilemma. I wanted it to show in the shots, but I also didn't want it to block her hand gestures, because I really wanted to show them in my performance. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I could place it, and as you see, finally I ended up finding a solution where I made the slice of cake smaller, because this portion was too large. That's why it was giving me problems. So I ended up making just using one slice for the cake. And also here I'm just trying to figure out whether I should give Francesca a coffee too, or if I should give her a milkshake. So yeah, this is the process that I go through, guys, when I'm just trying to figure out the layout of my characters. Alright, quick update. I'll be dropping the download link for Francesca and Jabu in the description of my next video, but it's only going to be available for 12 hours. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss your chance to grab it.